Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of The Points of Articulation. My name's Dave, and today we're looking at the TIE Bomber, made by, actually, Micro Machines, but the mold was reused for the titanium line. This ship is really cool, has a nice mold, the paint is decent, so let's get right to the review. Now, like most of these Hasbro Titanium series ships, the detail is exceptional. I want to start on the wings, but right here we have the, a TIE Fighter wing. Similar to Darth Vader's, we have our panels, lots of molding going around the wing and in the interior. The interior of the wing is also detailed. We have some great stuff right here. More paneling. Even on the bottom there's detail. And here's the front of the interior of the wing, also nicely detailed. Now both wings are molded the same way, so I'm not going to cover both of them. And now we have our pylons that connect the bombing section and the cockpit, and they are nicely done. We'll look at the back of them right now. Again, nicely detailed. On the back we have these two little modules that protrude out on both sides, and the interior has nice lines, sort of like an umbrella. And now we have our bombing section, which this is where the bombs come out, and I believe this is like a viewfinder. Like this is what they'll look at when they want to bomb something. If I'm wrong, please let me know, because I'm pretty sure this is where the bombs come out. But, anywho, nicely done. Just, you can see all these nice lines, modules. They did a great job here. Bottom is done nicely with all these little bumps and ridges, lines. And here is what I believe to be the viewfinder, and that's detailed pretty cool. Got a couple recesses in there. And then the back is done nice. And when looking at the bottom of the ship, besides all this stuff I already went over, we have our peg port and 4 screws that hold it together. Then we have our center section. And I really love this bit right here with all these little doodads, and we have some recesses, lines, modules. Really cool. And the top is also well done with these 2 ovals. And even the interior is done just with a couple lines, nothing big. For the cockpit section, it's painted with this blue for the beams that should hold the cockpit glass together, or whatever material they use in the movie. And that came out really cool. And on the top, more lines. Very nice. And right here, this is a piece of plastic. I believe there was only 4 pieces of plastic on this model. This cap right here, where the bombs come out. This window, this sliding door, which I'll get to, and I believe this piece right here, the viewfinder for the bombs. I believe those are the only pieces of plastic. Everything else is a nice, sturdy die-cast metal. And right here, this door slides back, and let me get some light in there, and I'll show you what it looks like. Okay, this is the interior lit up, and you can see right out the window, just like a little piece of plastic, and then we have a chair. And that's about it, and that pretty much does it for the detail. So let's get on to the paint. For the paint, it's what you would come to expect to see on a TIE Bomber. We have our dark, it's not really black, it's more of a really dark navy blue for the panels. And then this nice light blue that we see on a lot of TIE Fighters. And it's more of like a gray mixed with blue. But it's alright, and that covers the whole entire ship. And besides that, there's not really any other paint. Like I mentioned, the cockpit right here, it's transparent plastic that simulates glass, and they have painted on there the same color blue as this to simulate the beams that are holding the glass together. That's about it. So let's measure this ship up, compare it to another one, and then we'll be done. Measuring the TIE Bomber, the length is about 2 1/4, so it's pretty cool. Height-wise, it is around basically 1 3/4 tall. So it's a nice size ship, and it's very heavy. And just like all titanium ships so far, we have a nice stand. Put it in a peg hole, and you're good to go. Compare, I have it next to the original TIE Fighter, and the paint matches, they go really well together. That does it for my review of the Star Wars Titanium Series TIE Bomber, first seen in The Empire Strikes Back. For me, I remember it most from Rogue Squadron and Rogue Squadron 2, which was video games where you could get into an X-Wing or any fighter and just have fun. And I used to love shooting these guys when they were bombing. I think it was like Mos Eisley, and they would fall and just blow up. That was great. And Hasbro did a great job here. And also, well, actually, Micro Machines, because Micro Machines made this mold first. They did a great job with the detail and the cockpit, the bombing section, the winds. Everything's good, and I fully recommend it. If you could find this on eBay or Amazon for the cheap, I say pick it up. Now, I really hope that Hasbro will re-release this guy. Maybe a different mold or something. You know, they always throw something in their little sets. But I really hope that they make a Black Series version of this so a lot more people could get it. It is a great model, and it goes well, as you saw with the TIE Fighter and the collection in general. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed my review, and I'll see you next time. Bye.